Hello everybody and welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Clans, where we are currently having a notification, apparently. We now have access to the Shadow Cat. Right, I remember that. We also completed our ER laser heat reduction research and our heat cooling research. So that is absolutely wonderful for both of those. In our facilities, we have notifications in the science lab and the marketplace, which I think is those same things. So that is all completed. Fantastic. And we're progressing our way through this. Now, we got a lot of honors in that last mission. No doubt about that. But I want to make sure that our repairs are good here. So let's go ahead and go to our mech bay. And I want to be in repair mode here. And we can see, yeah, all of these are going to be at max health. Sounds good. So now we can go into our chassis milestones, apparently. And we have vehicle kills here. We have to claim these to get the mech XP. Gotcha. So that's fine, we'll just do that. And for the moment, I don't actually care too much about the chassis upgrades. They don't actually... I don't care that much about any of these particular upgrades. Sure, they're convenient, I suppose, but it's fine for now. Now, I'm potentially interested in getting our hands on a Shadow Cat. Let's take a look at what that might cost us. So here's the Shadow Cat. It's new. We can requisition one for 225 honors, or we could potentially buy one for Kerensky's. Yeah, we don't have access to any of these guys yet. So the Shadow Cat cannot be acquired for Kerensky's at this time. Okay. So in that case, if we wanted to get one, I don't actually want to do this yet. I want to look at what the loadout on this is. So this is running a Gauss rifle and 2 ER medium lasers as its primary variant. I mean, that's pretty good. How much Gauss ammo is 1 ton of Gauss ammo in this game? I wish I knew that. That would be an interesting thing to know, for sure. Let's hop into the mech bay here. Let's go to the kit box, and let's edit the loadout here. And what I want to do is I want to edit this preset, and I want to go into here. There's no open slots. Hang on. I want to go to a place with an open slot, and in here, what I'd like to find is I'd like to find Gauss ammo, which is not in here. We've got an LB5X half ammo. Is this running an LB5X? Does it only show ammo that is valid for this mech? Yeah, that's the case. So that's unfortunate. I don't know how many shots 1 ton of Gauss ammo is in this game. That will greatly determine my preference on that Shadow Cat's variant. But I kind of want to do it anyway. Let's get a Shadow Cat. Done. Additional purchase price, 2.3 million Kerensky's. Okay. Did it actually take 2.3 million Kerensky's? I didn't check. I'd have to go back in the video and find out. That's kind of strange, if so. Okay, so I'm going to swap out this Arctic Cheetah. And I'm going to put the Shadow Cat in for Jaden. And then Ezra is now going to be running the Viper, I think. Or would we rather have Mia run the Viper? The Viper is running ER medium lasers, so I want to hop in here and look at their traits. So Mia has ballistics and heat management, whereas Ezra has energy range, energy cooldown, and ballistic cooldown. So Ezra has 2 traits that can apply to energy weapons. Sure. Whereas Mia only has 1. So I think that Ezra should probably be the one that runs the Viper at this point. That seems fine to me. So we'll do that, but I want to edit this loadout at this point. We still don't know how many shots this Gauss rifle has. So let's edit the loadout here and edit this preset, with the idea being that we need to go into here. Where's the Gauss ammo stored? Remember, Gauss rifles generally explode when they go away. Yeah, will explode if destroyed. And Gauss ammo is inert, which is opposite of how it usually is. Oh, we've got 2 tons of Gauss ammo. 39 rounds per ton? That's insane. This is 78 shots? That's absolutely wild. That is a ridiculous number of shots. Now, the main issue here is that our primary weaponry is in this right arm. Not a huge fan of this. We could potentially up-armor this arm if we had the tonnage to do it, right? We could potentially up-armor this by running something like the Pharaoh Armor Pod. This would, of course, run us into weight issues, but we could maybe make some adjustments elsewhere. Like, I don't think we can adjust the engine in this game, unfortunately, but something like that. We can't take off the jump jets either. That's something that I would be potentially interested in doing. But yeah, that's fixed equipment. We might have to alter the Shadowcat, the Shadowcat variant. So let's look at the other variants here. This one has got a Streak SRM6, a dual ER large laser. Kind of mediocre, in my opinion. What do we got here? This is running dual ER medium lasers and then dual LRM 15s with Artemis. Okay. Also kind of mediocre, in my opinion. What do we got here? This one is running Gauss out in this arm, and then triple machine gun. Actually, it's running sextuple machine gun. So there's that. And then we've got this guy, which is running a UAC-5, an ER medium laser, a ER large laser, and a Streak SRM-4. Again, the primary issue with all of these is that right arm armament is very exposed. It's got 20 armor in the arm here, and I'm gonna give it a go with this next mission. If this becomes a consistent problem of losing that Gauss rifle, we'll probably consider dropping 1 ton of Gauss ammo, or like the active probe, and up-armoring that arm. That's a potential option, but I think we'll run the prime variant for now, and we'll see how it feels, and that'll be okay. Cool. So we've got our mechs under control at this point. In the science lab, we are going to be working on heat capacity and armor damage reduction for probably a while. Let's go ahead and queue up some additional research, I think, here. So additional ER laser heat reduction would probably be fine. I don't expect our Shadowcat to have big heat issues. We've only got the 2 ER lasers, and then the Gauss rifle shouldn't be a big heat generation unless it explodes. So let's get ER laser heat 2 going regardless, because that will still help our Viper. And we'll just get that in the queue, and that's way down here. So that'll take a little while. Okay, so that's all well and good. Now we can start thinking about MechWarrior training. So the question is, do we want to just keep spamming out evasion? Well, maybe for Liam. Liam is, after all, Liam. So that's fine. For Jaden, what do we got here? So energy weapon range, that's not bad. We've got a lot of XP for Jaden at this point. We could reduce the ballistic cooldown. We could grab evasion here. So that'll be 30% evasion at this point. That alone will help protect that Gauss rifle. Then we could grab ballistic cooldown here. That'll mean that the Gauss rifle fires more frequently. And we can also increase the range of our energy weapons by 5%. So that seems okay. So as far as Ezra goes, Ezra is in the Viper. Energy cooldown in the Viper is actually not very useful because the Viper is heat limited. The Viper is not cooldown limited, it's cooldown limited, if that makes sense. It's not the cooldown time on energy weapons, it's the cooldown time on the heat. So we're probably best off going for energy weapons or just putting it into evasion. I think we'll save for the evasion here. For Naomi, Naomi's in the Kit Fox. The Kit Fox is running an LB10X, or LB5X, right? What other weaponry is on this? LB5X, large laser, small pulse laser, streak SRM4 on the Kit Fox. Okay. Missile spread is probably not a terrible thing, but we're really close to getting our evasion upgraded here, and I feel like that's really strong. I don't know exactly how this works, but if it works the way I think it does, 15% evasion is a lot of damage reduction, theoretically. What I think happens here is one of two things. Either when the AI pulls the trigger, it determines it has a 15% chance to pull the trigger in a wildly wrong direction, or when you take a hit, it has a 15% chance of just ignoring the hit. I think it's one of those two. Either way, this is extremely strong, and I think we should probably just save up for that. So for Mia, what do we got here? She's in the Arctic Cheetah, and this is fine. I don't know if the Arctic Cheetah is heat limited or not. We haven't driven it, but honestly, I think we go for the evasion here too. Evasion is so strong. It's so strong. So at this point, I think we're ready to go. Let's hop in here and see what our next mission is. So we have to do No Stone Unturned. We have no other choice. This is the kind of main quest mission for this planet at this point. Cobalt, we have identified a series of enemy homesteads based on the decrypted intel recovered from the abandoned killer's base. Investigate each target structure for backup data and resource stockpiles that may reveal the hole's location that coward Valasek is hiding. I want that pirate scum out in the open, so he can answer for his crimes against us. Every moment Valasek remains at large is an insult against the Smoke Jaguar. I don't know why the T there is capitalized. I don't think that's how that works in the lore. We have much bigger fish to fry in the inner sphere, so see it done.
Star Commander, we have decrypted the intel from the data cores recovered from the killer's abandoned base.
Were they able to provide any valuable intel?
Communication logs. We have been able to comb through their records and identified a series of enemy homesteads that could be holding their strategic reserves. You are tasked with investigating each target structure. Data on backup supplies and stockpiles could prove invaluable in finding the hole Valasek is hiding in.
Understood, Star Colonel.
Aerial surveillance shows a number of light mech elements gathered around these makeshift homesteads. Hopefully, we can find something that will guide us to the pirate scum and force them out into the open.
Aft, Star Colonel. We will get the job done.
Show them how Smoke Jaguar takes care of business. Head to the mech bay and mount up.
As that was playing, I wasn't actually paying attention. I was thinking about the way that the evasion works. It also might just be a flat damage reduction. When you take damage, it just reduces it by your evasion amount. That's a possibility too. I don't know exactly how it works, but we're not over the max tonnage, which I was a little concerned about what with upgrading to a second medium, but that looks fine. Let's give this a go and see how this Shadowcat feels.
Jaguar Base, this is Condor 0907. We have good visual on the drop zone. Environment conditions optimal.
Copy Condor 0907. You are cleared to deploy mech assets into the LZ when ready.
Jaguar Base, we have touched down at the LZ.
Acknowledged. Get to work, Star Commander.
Okay, first things first. I notice the Gauss rifle's in Weapon Group 2. I'd like it to be in Weapon Group 1, and we're going to put the lasers in Weapon Group 2.
Advancing to the first Mart storehouse.
Heat looks good, as expected. Okay, let's make our way up. We're moving a little slower, I think, than we were in our previous mech, but that's absolutely fine. This is still a pretty decent pace here.
New target.
Down to target.
Excellent.
Scan mode engaged.
Okay, there's definitely something
We
to
are
scan.
in range of Storehouse Alpha.
I have eyes on static sentries and mechs formed up in defensive positions. Weapons free.
New target.
I don't see any mechs as of yet. Oh,
Got
there's one.
another.
New hostile detected. Locus.
Okay. I'm not going to waste any more Gauss ammo on this.
Another down.
Destroyed.
Perfect.
Scan mode engaged.
Okay, so we got some
Scan
resources
salvage.
here.
Marked for pickup. Scan mode disengaged. New target.
Did that Gauss rifle just go straight through it? Okay, that one hit his cockpit, I think. He's very close to going down.
New hostile detected.
One enemy mech down.
The Gauss rifle feels unimpactful.
Storehouse Alpha clear. Sensors still suffering some interference. No readings on scanners.
Yeah,
Copy,
definitely.
Cobalt. Do not concern yourself with scans. Elementals will handle the cleanup. We need to hit those other targets before the killers become aware of your presence.
Copy,
fine.
Jaguar base. Moving on.
The Gauss
At
rifle
this
feels
rate,
unimpactful
Santana will be
compared to
free in
MechWarrior
no
5.
time.
Well, MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries.
Your head is going to get too big for your neuro helmet, Ez.
What do you think, Naomi?
Hostile detected.
You think one of us is a future L-Star?
Wow.
Time will tell. None of you are dead yet. That is a good start.
Target
Enemy destroyed.
New target.
Okay, so there's a medium laser turret right up over here.
Target destroyed.
In range of Storehouse Bravo. More hostiles dug in. Smoke them out.
This is a glorified training exercise. They are fighting a losing battle.
New hostile
I mean, it's
detected.
probably a trap.
Spider.
Yeah, that Gauss rifle does definitely feel unimpactful. It's doing a lot of damage. It's just, it doesn't really have much visual
Target.
effect when it hits.
Target
Mech terminated.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
Cool. So there's those two guys
New
gone.
target.
And there's a Scorpion right back over here.
Target destroyed. New hostile detected.
Fire
Fire starter.
Yeah, it nearly penetrated the armor on that torso.
Outpost Bravo is clear of defenders.
Proceed forward, Star Commander. Hopefully the Elementals find actionable intel on Valisek's location, so we can finally bury him.
New target.
More target practice coming our way.
Target
destroyed.
down.
So I'm noting our torso situation here, and not a huge fan of that. I'm pretty sure that torso is the one that is holding the arm that is holding our Gauss rifle. Not 100% sure on that, but I think it is. So we should probably hang back and let our Lance move up here. So in that case, I want them to come up over here. They should take point. We've taken the brunt of the damage thus far. And we're going to sit back and pot
Star
shot with the
Commander,
guys.
a lance of killers are massed up in defensive positions. Punch through.
Aft.
Okay, so up we go.
Target eliminated.
We don't really have too much intel on what's in there right now, but we'll just tell our targets, or rather our allies, to take out this spider. I keep hearing laser sounds from back over there, but there isn't anything.
Target destroyed. New target.
Okay. Time to pot shot this panther a bit. We don't really have the range on our medium lasers to hit it from there, but...
New target.
Okay, guys, don't come back to me. Get in here. Okay. Take this guy out. That should...
Hostile terminated.
Target destroyed.
Okay. Is there anything else here? That Gauss rifle definitely does a lot of damage. It's just when it hits, it doesn't like have a lot of visual feedback, I think. This looks like a trap.
New target. Target
Got one.
destroyed. Target destroyed.
Okay, please stop hitting that torso.
How much longer do you think they can hold out? Between the dropships they blew up, the base they abandoned, and all the material they're losing here, the killers must be running on fumes.
Af. Highly likely they are only going to get more desperate as things drag on.
They can feel Santander slipping through their fingers.
Just do not allow overconfidence to seep in.
Target.
That could get you killed.
Target destroyed.
Incoming! Enemy birds!
Okay, we got to be a little bit cautious here. So I'm going to tell all of our allies, move up to the target point. There is this
New
VTOL back
target.
over here. I don't really want to go after it right now. I want our allies to...
Enemy down!
Where are you guys going? Get over here. Okay, I don't know what they're doing. They're doing stuff. They're taking a strange path. We need them to take point here.
Enemy down!
So, I mean, they'll probably take out this VTOL on the way, but yeah, they're going around
Destroyed.
this long way. Sure, I guess that's fine. Okay, now we can strike out. I don't know why they couldn't make it down this, but they did not want to pathfind through that. It's okay.
We have a target down.
So the next location is, of course, up over here, and I want them to make their way out here, but they can't go that far, I guess. They can go to here. We can't issue movement orders that are longer than 1,000 meters. Is that what's happening here? Yeah, but there's also places up here that are just invalid. Okay, gotcha. Well, we'll order them to head up over here. We want them to take point. We're going to hang back. We're going to shoot with our Gauss rifle because that's a lot of torso damage. Okay, they're actually using their jump jets to come
Jump
up here.
jet fuel.
That's
low.
interesting.
Destroy that target!
Okay. So at this point, I want to refine our order. This is going to be going up to, like, here or so. I don't know why this one is still here, but okay. There's now 2 of those orders.
Jump jet
Sure.
fuel low. New hostile detected.
Oh, that's a
Hatchet
hatchetman. Okay.
Target.
One enemy
destroyed.
mech down.
New target.
Well, there's a locust right here as well.
Destroyed.
Hatchetmans are made out of pure explodium, so we were able to take it down very quickly. What else do we have here?
Jump
The allies
jet
are just
fuel
kind of chilling
low.
at this point.
Jump jet fuel empty. New target.
Okay. Everybody, engage that panther. Just trying to shoot through this to get ourselves a clear shot. There's another mech over there, I see. I'm surprised that panther has taken this many hits.
Hostiles down.
There we go.
Target area secure.
Good. Only one storehouse remains to be cleared out.
Okay.
Af. We will see it done.
Did that mech just try to attack us with a stick?
The Dragoon reports called that one a hatchet man. Supposedly...
Okay, I want everybody to make their way, like, up over here-ish. This'll do for now. Again, we don't want to
First
take...
new mechs manufactured by the Inner Sphere in centuries.
It took them centuries to graft a stick onto a mech? How bad have things gotten out here?
Pretty bad. They say that mechs have become so rare that some units are jury-rigging mechs together from the scraps of other mechs.
And to think that
Okay, everybody needs to attack this locust at this point.
Clan Wolf wanted us to stand by and do nothing? Cowards.
Locust is, of course, turbo.
One enemy mech down.
Okay. So now we're within range of ordering our units to actually get up here, which, of course, we will do.
New target.
Target
destroyed.
down.
Yeah, you didn't kill that target. I kind of want to take the high ground up here and just snipe down.
Jump jet fuel low.
Finish one off.
This isn't the best sniping ground, that's for sure. What do we got up here?
New target.
Well, there's an LRM-10 turret up there,
Target destroyed.
so that's something. But it's pretty clear that we need to move up over this way. Head in, everybody. But yes, hatchetmen are made out of pure explodium, but the reason why hatchetmen are made out of pure explodium
They're
is
pushing
because
back
their
hard.
AC-10 ammo
So
is stored
much
in
for
their
token
CG.
resistance.
New hostile detected.
Okay, so what do we got here? We've got a spider, we've got a locust, and then this is a raven down over here. Take out that raven. Focus fire the raven, then turn on the locust, and then the spider. There's probably a full lance here, but this is what we see right now. Okay.
Target destroyed.
-1 raven. Locust is legged.
Hey, I'm on your side.
You walked right into those lasers.
Another one down.
Destroyed. New
Okay,
target.
now we've got that spider up over here. Keeping our distance is probably the right way to go.
AO secure,
There we
Jaguar base.
Scan mode engaged.
Do we have anything else?
Scan mode disengaged.
AO was
Hold
secured.
fast, Star Commander.
There we go.
Picking up another hostile in your position.
Well, okay then. Was that a stalker? No, that's not a stalker. It is a spicy boy.
The name of Kerensky is that
It's a
thing.
Corsair.
Corsair.
No idea. My targeting computer cannot identify.
That's a Franken-mech.
That indeed is
what?
what it is.
Those mechs cobbled together from different scrap mech components. Big ones like these they call Corsairs.
Well, whatever it is, that thing is packing a heavy payload. Keep your distance.
It's also just letting us hit its rear arc with a Gauss rifle, so I'm not too concerned.
Component lost.
Although it has taken a lot of hits in the rear arc.
Jaguar base, hostiles down. Field is clear.
Understood. Hold on station till elemental relief forces arrive.
AF.
Hey, Star Commander? Let's get a scan of that Corsair.
Scan mode engaged.
I have a hunch we'll find something good buried in its data.
Plan on tinkering with whatever we find?
That can't hurt. These pirates have been full of surprises so far. I prefer to be ready for the next one.
I'd love to scan the Corsair, Max,
Scan
but
mode
there we
disengaged.
go. I just had to reset
Scan
the
mode engaged.
scan mode.
Scan complete.
Mark
Liam,
backup.
did we get everything you need?
Yeah. The killers seemed intent on hiding this one away.
Engaged.
We'll be good to pry into why.
Scan mode disengaged.
That was very abrupt. Okay. Yeah, we took a lot of damage, no doubt about it, but no mechs went down, and we should be in a reasonably good spot for repairs. The killers were hell-bent on burying data in that Corsair. Time for me to work my magic. These Surets can't keep any secrets hidden from me. Indeed not, even with the contraction. So we earned 80 honor. That sounds good. We got a bunch of pilot XP. That sounds good too. I'm completely fine with these components, and that looks great.
The food is not any better. I know. They lied to me too. What are we supposed to do?
I cannot believe our march on Terra has finally begun.
Why? Was this not what we were made for?
That is funny, coming from someone who was still gestating in an iron womb when most of the clan Tuman was being blooded in battle. The Sakan said it herself. Generations of warriors have come and gone, all believing themselves to be the ones to herald our return home to the inner sphere. When I was a Sipkin, people spoke of the Dragoon Compromise. How the intelligence gathered by Wolf's Dragoons posing as inner sphere mercenaries would spur an invasion that never came. For nearly 40 years, the clans received intel from the Dragoons. And yet, the clan council did nothing.
To think all it took was a single jump ship to break the council's deadlock. Seems to me we should have just sent the Great Houses an invite rather than wasting all that time with the Dragoons.
Regardless of how we got here, this is our fight now. The Dragoons have served their purpose. Their intel on Valisek's forces has been accurate so far.
If anything, the Sakan should have put more stock into it. We might have been able to predict his ambush sooner.
Maybe.
Easy to criticize in hindsight.
No matter. It will be up to us to finish what the Dragoons started.
Okay, and with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that next episode. We're going to get our repairs done, do some quick training, and then I think we'll jump right into the next mission. I don't think there's too much more that we need to do at this point, other than maybe, like, do some science stuff. We'll see. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, science, that's definitely the word. Likes, comments. I've completely messed up my outro. Fantastic. Let me start that over. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Dark Horse, Ethan Feldman, Upper Cumberland Gamers, Nick Smarty, Punching the Microphone, The Lounge STL, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. That outro was surprisingly difficult this time.